Hey y'all, welcome to Girl Meets Green. My name's Norma, your host of What Up Up. Summer I Turn Pretty. Season 3, episode 8. The wedding is done, sir. Didn't happen. Oh shit. Okay, let's talk about it. So this episode picks up with Belly waking up, stressed out. She gets showered and changed. She goes down to the kitchen. Connie baby is in the kitchen. She's like, sorry. She gets a voicemail, like in bed when she wakes up, from Jer, basically being like, I'm so sorry I didn't make it to the beach for you. My punishment is I'm hungover on a boat with all the guys, yada yada. She gets dressed, goes down to the kitchen. Taylor's on a run. Annika's somewhere. I forget where she said she was. So she goes to the kitchen. Connie's there. She's like, I thought you were on the boat. He's like, I don't think I should be near Jer right now. And he's basically like, can we forget last night? I was drunk out of my mind. Like, I'm sorry, da-da-da-da. And she goes in on him. And, like, I feel I'm 50-50, okay? I'm like, rightfully so. But then I'm also like, girl, he's trying to have an out. Like, because here's what's crazy to me is, and I know people hate it, but I'm like, clearly she does not want to get married and wants to be with Conrad, right? Because if Jeremiah was truly who she wanted and she was like, Conrad, I don't love you anymore. Like, I love him. Let it go. In this moment, so let me tell you what happens, and then I'll tell you what should have happened in this moment if she really was Team Jeremiah. She's like going off on him, like, you're sick, like, what's wrong? He's like, no, like, she's like, now you're trying to take it back like you always do. He's like, did you not want me to take it back? She's like, you're sick, da-da-da. And she's just going in on him. He's like, yo, like, I love you. Like, I can't pretend not to. I tried. I let you know. You've chosen. You can't let me have a little bit. Like, you can't let me keep a little bit of dignity. Like, damn, girl. And, you know, she's just like, da-da-da. She's like, you're heartless. He's like, no, I think it's you who's heartless. And, like, walks away from her. And so, yeah, like, I see where her emotions are coming from. My only thing is that they're coming from a place of you still love him. Because the way this scene would have gone, something similar to this, right? Not exactly this, of course. But if it was like, oh, I'm marrying Jeremiah, when he said that, she would have been like, yeah. She would have like, listen, like a genuine conversation of like, you guys are brothers. I do not want to come between brothers. And I know that you still love me. And I hope that like you figure out how to move forward from that. I am marrying your brother today. I love him so much. I love you too. But I'm marrying your brother today. And yes, I will forget last night. You need to figure out how to like deal with your emotions, you know, like you have to figure it out. And I think if I remember, I can't remember if it was this scene or like another scene that happens, but I think she does say like, I want you to leave. I want you to make an excuse and leave. And he's like, girl, what the hell? No, it's my brother. And she really is in the head. Okay. Like, don't marry him at this point. You're like the fact, and I don't know why it hit me this episode that I was like, yo, we're like breaking up, like we are like breaking up brothers. Like obviously based on the book, we don't know how this is actually gonna turn out, but in the book they make amends, they figure out how to continue being brothers. But like, you don't know that, right? Like we're in the present. You don't know that. Like you are tearing two brothers apart who were close, okay? Him, Stephen, and Connie were always hanging out together. So this isn't like, oh, these were brothers that didn't get along anyways. Like, these are brothers who had a good relation. What are you doing? Like, what? And why are you so comfortable with it? Help me understand that, girl. But anyways, yeah, I feel like that's how I should have gone. With some sort of conversation of like, yeah, you need to figure out how to move forward in those feelings because I love your brother and that's it and that's all. Connie in this conversation is like, I'm not hiding anymore. And he does not hide. He does not hide. This episode, yo. Next up, we see Taylor getting in from her run. Connie is like sitting on the at the front door. And she's like, bro, what the fuck happened last night? And he's like, what do you mean? She's like, she cried herself to sleep. Like, what did you think was gonna happen? You confessed her love, she's gonna run away with you? Like, just because you suddenly remember she exists? And he's like, kinda, yeah. Like, he's like, and he's like, I never forgot. He's like, I just couldn't pretend anymore. Like, I just couldn't pretend anymore. And she's just basically like, look, I know you love her, but we both know you're not enough for her. Let her go. And why do we keep saying that shit? Like, girl, fake friend alert. Fake friend alert, Taylor. I'm gonna have the opposite opinion in a minute. But tell this bitch like it is. You know what I mean? Like, she loves this man, and this man loves her. And whether you think it's gonna work out or not, so you're just pushing her to marry the brother, because that just makes more sense. Like, what are we actually talking about here? You know, Taylor and Belly are at the spa. Okay, funny thing, y'all, I put Taylor and Belly at the spa in the notes, and I don't remember what I was gonna say about that moment. and I remember something, but I might be remembering it wrong. So I'm gonna say it, but just keep in mind, there's a 5% chance that this is not what happened here. But I believe Taylor's like, so what happened last night? And Billy's essentially like, I don't want to talk about it. And Taylor's kind of like, I kind of feel like we should. And then, but I don't, yeah, that's all I remember. That's so bad. But they are at the spot talking about it. And her just being like, I think also Billy's just saying like she knows she has to tell Jeremiah, like she doesn't know how he's gonna take it. We have the rehearsal. Connie's there and she's like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? What's he doing here? What's he doing? It's like, girl, it's his brother. Like, get it the fuck together. This makes no sense for you to think that he was gonna like disappear into the abyss and Jerry would just never have his brother again. And like, girl, what are we talking about? What's going on here? So yeah, they have the rehearsal walkthrough and then the rehearsal dinner, which goes very, very cute. They get up to thank everyone. Belly goes first. You know, she thanks her mom. Thank you so much. Like, I'm so happy your support here. Blah, blah, blah. Dad, I get my this from you. Mom, I get my this from you. From Steven, I don't know. Just kidding. Like, he's the most kind person and, you know, helpful person, whatever, about Steven. Connie thanks his dad. Blah, 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 blah. I mean, Jared. And then he goes to Connie, and it's just weird, right? Like, he's like, what does he say? Like, you know, we bicker like brothers do, or something. And it was like, damn, that's all you got for him? Okay. And he's like, you're loyal as hell. I need Jared to stop with the undertones. Just have whatever conversation it is you're trying to have with him without having it. Because this is just getting weird. It just, the intense blue-eyed stare is too much. The dad comes to congratulate them, and this is how Belly finds out that he decided to take the job his dad offered him. And she's like, what's going on? And he's like, yeah, they offered me a job. He's like, now we won't have to worry about our parents paying for anything. And she's like, yeah, but like, so are you gonna live in Boston now? Like, how did you just make this decision without me? Like, what are you? No, I'm gonna like commute from our apartment. Like, it'll be fine. Like, I'm gonna finish my classes online. And she's like, Belly is just basically kind of like, what, you know, like, okay, so just without discussing, like, you're gonna commute, like, trying to discuss it. And she looks over and notices Conrad looking at them, and she's like, you know what, like, if you want to work for your dad, then I'm happy for you. I just, you know, I want us to make future decisions about our future together. I literally wanted to scream because Belly keeps freaking folding to everything Jared wants, and it's a little bit much, Belly, and I don't know why you don't see it, girl. Like, what do you mean? This is insane. This is insane. You're not going to Paris to stay with him. And what's he gonna do? Go work a 9 to 5 in, I think, another city, because I think it's all Finch is in Mass still. Another city, which means not only is he 9 to 5ing, he's gonna be there. He has to leave at like 6 or 7. Doesn't get back till like 6 or 7. What life is that? Like, and you're not going to Paris for that so that you could see him for 3 to 4 hours a day? Belly baby. You gotta want more for yourself. We can't want it for you. Rehearsal dinner ends. They're going to get ice cream. Jerry's like, hey, Connie, come on, come get ice cream. He's like, you know, actually, I'm tired. I'm going to head back. He's like, are you serious? You left the batch party early. You didn't come on the boat. Now you're not going to come. Da-da-da. And you can see the tenseness that's going on. And then she's like, hey, like, they close in 10 minutes. We should go. Girl, not you watching brothers fall apart. And you're like... Like, you can be as mad as you want. I'm not saying she's not justified in feeling pissed at what Connie did. But, like, they're still brothers. So it's like, if you're actually trying to marry this brother, like, you're not just going to be, like, whatever, flippant about their relationship falling apart. Because of you, bitch. Because of you. We have Steven and Denise kissing. And they're both like, oh, nothing. And she talked about it was, like, kissing a plant. And I hate this. I hate that they did this just so he could end up with Taylor again. It's annoying. It's annoying. But whatever. I am a Taylor fan. Connie is at the pool at the cousin's house, and Laurel comes out with a beer for him. You know, they're kind of talking. She's like, I'm sorry. Like, I know. He's just like, how are you feeling? He's like, honestly, awful. She's like, I'm sorry. Like, I get it. She's like, I wish your mom was here, whole thing. It's like, yeah, me too. And he goes to bed. Just another cute little Connie Laurel moment that we love to see. The night before the wedding, Belly goes into Jared's room. He's like, thought we were supposed to see each other. She's like, I gotta tell you something. She tells him about Connie's confession. He's like, I'm gonna tell him, blah, blah, blah. She's like, no, like, I love you. Like, I want to be with you. I still want to be with you. Do you still want to be with me? He's like, yeah. They go to bed seemingly happy. Seemingly. They wake up. He's gone. Redbird's knocking on the door. She opens it. He's like, I couldn't stay away. She's like, oh, he's probably downstairs. He's like, he's not. So now we can't find him. No one can get in touch with him. No one can find him. time passes. He's supposed to already be over there. He's not. Steven ends up coming in. She tells him what's going on, how he's missing, what happened. He runs into Conrad, asks Conrad if he's seen him, and Conrad's like, isn't it bad lips? He's like, man, I don't got time for this. Steven tells him off, being like, be the good person we thought you were. Steven, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. But whatever, she's your sister, so I get it. But like, tone it down un poquitico, a little bit, okay? And yeah, he basically tells Conrad, like, what the fuck? Like, what did you think she was gonna, like, again, like Taylor, it's like, you thought she was just gonna leave him for you? Like, what the fuck was this plan? Like, what are you doing? Like, you've been missing and then you come back and do this? Like, my sister and my best friend, like, you haven't been around. And I'm like, well, damn, the phone works both ways. Have y'all been hitting that man up? I don't think so. Belly's mom comes to see her. And, you know, it's just a cute, typical mother-daughter moment. I can't do hair, but I'll try to help you. And then, like, leaves her a letter that's from Susanna. She's like, yeah, there was one for Jerry and Connie too. She's like, oh, you saw Jerry? She's like, I left it to Conrad to give to him. She's like, oh shit. But obviously they don't tell the mom what's going on. And yeah, so they are still trying to find him. Connie goes looking for him. Connie finds him. He's like, come on, like, she's waiting for you, don't make her wait. He's like, don't fucking tell me what to do about her. And it's like, I mean, he should, because you're not freaking considering her. For someone who wants to marry her, you're moving a little strange. I don't know that this is a good idea, but you do you. But yeah, he's like, you need to punch me, would that make you feel better? He's like, that would make you feel better, ah! And he's like, and I think Connie mentioned something about, my memory's awful, isn't it? How embarrassing. I know how serious people take this show. Anyways, yeah. Something about, like, him not taking good care of Belly or whatever. And then he mentions Cabo. He's like, I know about Cabo, so maybe I should be asking you if you love her, if you're good, like, good for her. And he punches him in the face. And then in the gut. Damn, Connie. And Connie's basically like, mom left you this letter. He turns around to read it. Turns around. He's like, I'm going back, but not with you. We are not brothers. I am never speaking to you again. You will never see me or her again. This was your letter. Ah! Boom. Oh my God. Meanwhile, at the cousin's house, or no, at the venue, because that's where they're getting ready. Sorry, at the venue, Taylor comes into the room and she's like, don't you think it's maybe time to, and she's about to say call it off. And she's like, he'll be here. She's like, would it be awful if he wasn't? She's like, what the hell do you mean? She's like, there's a lot that has happened. You sure that's what you want? She's like, Taylor, I'm marrying him, and if you don't support me, you probably shouldn't be here. And she's like, girl, what? Like, I've been supporting the shit out of you. I'm just saying, girl, you cried yourself to sleep. Everything you was saying about him at the back, I was high. You know that's not why. You know, justification. She's like, Taylor, you suck. Like, you're not a good friend. And Steven comes in and shuts that shit down. He's like, girl, she's been a great friend. What the hell are you doing? Don't take this out on her. And Taylor's like, Steven, be quiet. She's like, this is not about me. This is about you. You need to figure this out. What you really want, and fast, and walks on out of there. Now, I have to say, Belly has been a shitty ass friend, because, correct me if I'm wrong, I may have missed it. As you can see, my memory is terrible and I pay awful attention. Self-diagnosed ADHD over here. Anyways, I have not heard her ask Taylor a single question about herself. I don't even think she knew about everything that was happening with Taylor's mom's salon. But then again, there is that one conversation where Taylor's like, oh, I can't make it. I gotta go with my mom for the salon meeting. So maybe Belly does know and we just didn't see it. I don't know. But I'm not getting good friend vibes from Belly. So I don't know why she's commenting on the level and quality of Taylor's friendship. We do see a scene, I don't remember if it's here or somewhere else, but another like small Steven and Denise scene of her just being like, you know, this is the deal. 5% equity, tupi tapa business talk. And then he's like, yeah. And she's like, you're not gonna counter? He's like, no, I trust you and it all sounds good. Period. We love to see it. I'm not gonna lie, I'm salty because they were really, really cute together. But I guess Staylor does have to be endgame. I get it. I mean, it got a little toxic. I also want to add, considering that we're all the way on episode 8, the cheating, fully unnecessary. It doesn't come back around. There's no reason for it. They just made them cheaters for no reason. And I can't. That's the one thing, Jenny, I've been supporting you, but Steven goes to talk to Taylor to make her feel better. They're getting close to talking about, like, you know, not me and Denise, because me and you type of vibes. Because, you know, she's like, oh, she's perfect for you. And he's like, yeah, no, we're not anything. We tried, but no, just friends. And she's like, oh, why? Or some shit. And they're, like, about to be like, you know, he's about to be like, it's me and you, Tete. But then the lady come through, like, you guys are so hard to find. Come on, we got to go get ready or whatever. Jer finally goes to see Belly. Finally. He's dressed, she's dressed, but they, you know? And he's like, you ready? And she's like, are we gonna talk about it? He's like, I don't wanna talk about it. I don't wanna talk about it ever again. She's like, sir, We definitely should. We definitely should. He asks her if she still loves Conrad, and she's like, Jer, I choose you. I love you. He's like, I know you love me. That's not what I asked. Do you still love him? She's like, I think a part of me always will. He says, that's not enough. I want all of you, not a part of you. And then he makes it known that he knows about Christmas. She's like, nothing happened. He's like, I know nothing happened. And she's like, well, wait, how did you know? And he was like, it was right before spring break when we went to my mom's grave. A neighbor saw Connie here when you said that you were here alone. And she's like, so that's what Cabo was about? The argument before Cabo that broke us up? And he's like, yeah. And I'm like, the audace. Jenny girl. I didn't think you could make that situation worse. I truly didn't. I did it, and you did. He not only did he start that argument on purpose, but that makes it clear that the Lacey situation was intentional. It was not no drunk lapse in judgment. It was not no I was so sad. It was freaking intentional. He said, oh, you want emotional, intimate cheating with Connie? I'm gonna go physically cheat with this bitch. And I think that's insane. And I think that's insane that Belly still tried to marry him after that, because the way I would have been like, we're good. Thank you, though. Is crazy work. And I keep saying, Jeremiah would not move the way he moves if he actually loved this woman. He says, you can't marry me to erase him. And damn, Slager, because that line was primo, as they say. No one says that anymore. But that line kind of ate. Jer also just be saying shit though, because when he said like, I don't know how to not love you, I was like, yes the fuck you do. Yes the fuck you do. Yes the fuck you do. Because you was all up in Lacey Grill, and while that wasn't love, that's not something you would have been able to do if you truly did not know how to not love her, or like how to move without her. And I'm sick of it. I'm sick of hearing this talk from Jer when Connie, who dated her in high school for like a blip, has spent the last like what 4 to 5 years not being able to be with anyone or think of anyone, only being able to be with her after a ton of time of not seeing her. The minute he sees her again, he's right back in that spot. That's love. Then you have Jer, who's able to break up with her, sleep with a woman, come at like, baby no. And that's the only thing that gives me solace, because I did mention last episode made me feel very like guilty and sad for Jer. But I guess there's a little bit of solace in the fact that he will be able to move on, unlike Connie, who would not be able to. They don't go through with it. We see Belly getting driven back to the beach house, and we see Steven going to Jer with a beer and just kind of sitting there with him. Belly packs up her things, looks around, and then we see her leaving in a taxi. Where is she going? What's happening? I'm so stupid. She's at the airport, gets a ticket to Paris. It ends with her arriving at the airport, asking for the ticket to Paris. She's in line to board the plane, looks to her right. Connie's sitting there. He has no idea this wedding didn't happen. I fudged up, didn't I? I certainly did. I'm going to backtrack really quick, and we're just going to pretend that this isn't the spot it was supposed to be in. Before Jer comes into the room to talk to Belly, the wedding situation, Connie comes in. And she's like, you can't be here. He's like, I want to talk to you or something. And she kind of turns around. And he's just basically like, yeah, I'm going to have to go away for a while. Like, I just can't be around you. I think he reassures her, like, I love you, always will. And I just can't be around you right now. Gives her a forehead kiss. Swoon, and leaves. Okay, back to the airport. She sees him, and so this scene is so freaking intense because like she sees him, he doesn't see her, but like he doesn't know they didn't get married. He's like in this freaking airport looking crazy, thinking that they are married. That's the end of this episode. However, I did see that there was a new trailer for the rest of this, so let's watch it, shall we?
I had these pillars in my life. Cousins, my family,
oh my God.
Taylor.
Y'all love to hear this. Oh. She put the ring away.
Like I was on solid ground. Now they're gone. And it's just me.
Oh, thank God, Belly. I've been crazy worried ever since you left.
Tell me where you are and I'll come get you. I'm in Paris.
Yeesh. Okay, girl. Now, are we like working? Or what are we? We're not here to study abroad, are we? Or maybe she is. Maybe she never told them she wasn't going.
I don't even know who I am anymore.
Okay, she's working at a cinema.
New person.
Okay, we've got a new friend group. Oh, that's Annika. Okay. Oh, she's running with a friend. Oh, and we got a new guy. Oh, he's cute. A little Parisian. A little Parisian outfits. We love it. We love it. I'm fine. Oh, her and Taylor. Is it New Year? I think it's yep, it's New Year. Woohoo! Yay! The first letter from Connie. Ow! Oh, my God, wait. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You guys, that was so good. Okay. That was so good. That was so good. I am so excited for these last few episodes. I'm gonna love to see how they're gonna like put that all into 2 episodes. Like her getting in Paris, meeting friends, like doing the whole thing that we just saw in that trailer. Yeah, wow. Oh my God, that's so freaking cute and exciting. Okay, yeah. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this episode's review. I'm sorry, that was a little chaotic. I just saw someone reviewing that and I was very excited to watch it for myself. So hope you enjoyed our little trailer watch with me moment that we just had. Like the video if you enjoyed, comment down below. I'd love to hear how y'all are feeling about these next few episodes. Subscribe for more content like this and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.